cleaning, with serving food, distributing food to everyone who's in need. So we're taking the blessing of His name, and we call our kitchen here, humble kitchen here, St. Stephen Kitchen. At the same time, we're going to call this hall, banquet hall, the Heavenly Choir Hall, or banquet hall. Because today we commemorate the commemoration of the four heavenly hosts, creatures, who are carrying the throne of God. And today, in the Coptic month, it's the Coptic month of Hathor, and today is the 8th. Number 8, as I mentioned, is always a symbol of heaven. Because we have 7 days of the week, that's our life, that's the whole world. And the 8th day, that's the day of the resurrection of our Lord Jesus. At the same time, that's the new beginning for the new eternity. So we're happy today to celebrate this commemoration of the church, and we're honored and thrilled to have MP Chris Alexander, Minister of Immigration and Citizenship. I would like to say a couple of words on his behalf. As you know, all we're waiting for the 2 icons of St. Mary and St. John Marie installed and out there. With actually the artists who tried to who built them, and they are shipped right now here. He was having a hard time trying to get them, but I'm sure with the help of Mr. Alexander, he got this under control and is going to be here soon. So we're going to enjoy the Coptic mosaic arts with his help. And I'd like to say a few words, and then we're going to go ahead.
Thank you, Father, and thank you everyone for including me in your very special ceremony this morning. It is true, all of my colleagues in the Government of Canada, Jason Kenney, Prime Minister Harper, who has been here in recent days and will be back here tomorrow for a service with some of the members of the Filipino-Canadian community, going through a very difficult time as they cope, and Canada and other members of the international community help them cope with the fallout, the aftermath of a terrible disaster, one of the most powerful typhoons in history. All of us in the government, are tremendously moved by the commitment, the success, the strength of your community. And I have been to several events and churches elsewhere in the GTA, and how wonderful for me to hear only recently how far advanced your plans were to build and renovate this vast space to make it a great sanctuary for the eastern part of the GTA. So I would first like to congratulate all of you on the accomplishments that you have today. St. Stephen Kitchen, the Heavenly Host, I see you all as part of the Heavenly Host today. Also, the church itself of Mary and John. These will be pillars of our community here in Pickering, here in Durham, as you are already huge supports for the success that we are proud to call Canada. And I am your new Minister of Citizenship and Immigration, very proud to be that, very proud to continue the traditions of generosity, of welcoming the world, those we know deserve the opportunity to start their lives anew, as many of you have done. And I'm very conscious of how much suffering there still is, how much violence there has been in Egypt, affecting your families, extended families, probably close members of your families, and affecting dozens of churches, unfortunately, even in recent months. We want to keep working with you to stabilize the situation there, but more importantly, to make this community stronger. And we'll do that in big ways, I hope, over time, but also in small ways by bringing these masters soon to help you with the installation of the icons that I know will be so important to underpin the beauty and the life of this church as it moves forward. So thank you for including me today. I am really moved to be able to be here with the pharaohs. And these are more modern pharaohs, I think, wearing orange. But above all, with the new generation that we all know is going to outdo all of us. My two daughters, unfortunately not here today, are 4 and 2. I look forward to introducing them to you sometime, but I am just amazed by what a generation we are all helping to bring up, but also the miracle of which we are witnessing every day in Pickering, in Ajax, across Durham, across the GTA. We will all, I think, parents, be happy to be outdone by you economically, in your education, in your achievements. It's already clear that that is happening, and that reflects extremely well on all of us, but especially on strong communities like this one. And I know we don't have one church to look forward to, Father. There's another one in Ajax soon. So you are going to be part of the landscape in very powerful ways, part of our lives. And I think this is the kind of story that has made Canada strong generation after generation. When we have seen strong communities come and change Canada, and change it for the better in their image, with their institutions, with their churches, with their approach to professional life, to business, to democracy in Canada. And so we're grateful to you for all of that energy you are putting into this community, all that energy that you are showing today, and also all the great tradition that is coming out of that kitchen already in the incredible smells that I think are probably making all of you very, very hungry. So without further delay, thank you again for the honor of being here today. I look forward to this small act of inauguration, but to many more events with you in the months and years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Son of the Spirit of God, man. Thank you, dear Lord, for your grace, for your love, for your care, for everything that you provided for us, for this kitchen that you granted to us. I ask you to make it not only a kitchen to eat food from, but I ask you to make it fruitful so we can reach out for the less fortunate. We can reach out for the people who are still hungry. So when we feed them, we feel like we're doing the same thing to you. Because we said I was hungry and you fed me. Help us to take this blessing and to utilize this kitchen that your hands have formed and transformed to reach out for everyone around us, in the neighborhood, the whole region, just to spread your love and your care. Make us feel like your hands so we can touch many lives and get them back to you. Bless us all and bless St. Chris Alexander. Reward him for his love and care, for coming all the way here to celebrate this occasion with us. And we thank you for this beautiful day, for everyone who is in for everyone who made this project success. We thank you for their prayers, for everyone's prayers, and for contributions that led to this wonderful kitchen that we're celebrating. We ask you to include the blessing of St. Stephen and all the heavenly choir, and St. Mary and St. John, the patron saint of this church. Ask you to bless us and to hear us when we pray. We say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one.
in Christ Jesus our Lord, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Now,
Right. With the permission of the Pharaoh.
of course,
Right. Ready, guys? You say 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
I will not be the first. I will say something very, very small. I have direction to something else pretty soon. Maybe some soup. I know. Some days we all get back to basics.
All the equipment came through Ashraf working with Nella.
Right.
So we got
Right. Well done. Okay. Right. The one
يعني دي طلعت اللي من تحت انا عايز
Thank you.